Welcome back to the channel, and I must say I had a huge nightmare of a mistake on my behalf of recording the footage of my cycle ride in the Swiss Alps. Most of the recordings couldn't make it in this final video process, as I had 2/3 of it viewing down towards the handlebars, which I do apologise for my poor planning of this ride. However, not let that ruin the experience of all this one mistake. I'm going to explain briefly on what a day I had, cause even more failed scenarios I had, which surely would make you think, why did I bother riding a bike in the first place? Renting out from a local store, of which the service was superb and couldn't fault them one bit. Now the guy explained to me what trail I wanted to go for and how to ride an e-bike, of which is my very first time ever to do so. I started off well by cycling towards the uphill of Grindelwald and wanting to aim for my destination of Swiss, which seemed like the most gorgeous spot to have a break in, which I did manage to do. But however, once I got to a certain point, I realised my first mistake of going up to a hiker's trail, instead of which at this point I had to turn around and ending up with these swirly roads, of which is great for an e-bike. I had struggles with it, as it seems like it didn't work for me and I thought it would be a battery issue. So I decided to push this e-bike up through the hills of Jungfrau, and certainly was a mistake. Over an hour of pushing my bike up to the steep hills, I definitely won't make it to my rest stop. Thankfully, these two pleasant German tourists, which I believe they were from, managed to help me get this bike started. And after I thought it was an electrical fault, it turned out I was in the wrong gear all this time. I just had to push myself forward to get it going for pedaling up the stronger, steeper hills. Silly me, I never knew all of this, as all my energy was practically drained in that hour or so. You just have to learn from these experiences in the future, I guess. Afterwards, off my rest stop, I had a peaceful ride and gone and done a full loop around the area of Grindelwald. I will say this, that going downhill and onto these off-track paths definitely made it more sketchy ride more than ever, as I was pretty much using both brakes as the speed was insane, and will sure do all this again when I hit the Swiss Alps in the near future. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the video. Stay tuned for the next adventures of my series.